into this new video. So in this video I'll be showing you how you can create high quality articles and SEO friendly that you can post to your WordPress website so you can drive traffic, organic traffic to your website. So here's the article, how it looks like. So we have the title, we have the estimation reading time, etc, etc, and of course we have the table of the content. Alright, if you go here it will take us to the page that we want. The good thing, it contains internal and external links, and that's really helpful. Okay, so let's dive into that. So the first thing you need to do is to download the workflow, and the good thing is it's 100% free. So I will put the link in the description. You can open the link and go directly here and click download free workflow. So it will take you directly to Gumroad page, and yeah, it's 100% free. You can put 0 or whatever you want, and then you can just click I want this, and you can have your own workflow. And right after that, you will go to your n8n cloud or in your server, whatever you're using, and then you just click import file and then choose your file, and you will be good to go. So here's my file. Open. Okay, and here's my file. So let's dive into one by one and see how it works. So the first thing you should do is to create a Google Sheet file, alright? So it must contain three things: the keyword, the description, and the status, alright? So the status is the place we will manage if the post has been created or not. So for now, they're already done, but we will like make an example of it, how to create an article. All right, so the keyword that you use, of course you should do the keyword research so you can have a good quality keywords, and the small description, like describe what's going on or what's website is about, so it can help the AI agent to build a high quality articles. So right after that, we will dive into how the workflow works. Okay, so the first thing is we have a trigger. Okay, so this trigger will be running whatever we want. Okay, so for me, I create a post per hour, and that's good, yeah, actually, but you can do whatever you want actually. All right, so after that, we just get in the row from the Google Sheet, and to do that example, I will just go here again. Okay, so here we have the keywords and description, the status, so all of those are done, but for me, I will need to redo it again. Okay, so let's choose, for example, this one, automate 2025. All right, so let's put here none instead of done. Okay, none, it means it's not been posted yet. Okay, so now it's good, we can test it out. Okay, now if we open this node, all right, so we choosing not this one, yeah, but this one. Okay, and then we choose the sheet that we are working on. All right, but we must add a filter that will show us just the post that not been posted yet. So we choose status, and then we add the thing that we put already, so none, it's not been posted yet. And of course we should done another thing, is we want to return the first match in file row and not all of the rows. So when we click execute step, it should give us the row that's where, okay, it's automate 2025, and that's where we want. All right, so let me just spin this one out so we don't need to do it again. Okay, so here's the part where we're writing the SEO optimized blog. Okay, so here just describing to the AI agent what his role and what he's gonna do exactly. So you are a part of marketing team, etc, etc, etc. And the thing is, we put here the title or the keyword that we want, and the information about the business that's contained in the description. Okay, so right after creating the SEO optimized blog, we will create the HTML. Okay, so the HTML is structure of that article, how it will looks like in the website. So in the prompt, we're just describing how the article will looks like, the structure, the H2, the H1, the headers, and all the stuff, and also the hyperlinks, etc, etc. And that's really help in the SEO part. It makes the article looks more better, and of course it helps in the SEO part. Okay, and right after that, we create the title and the slug and the meta title and description, all the stuff. All right. and of course all of them are connected with the GPT model. Okay, I like to use it most of the time because it feels more smart, and of course ChatGPT for oh, I guess it's the good one for this purpose. So right after that, we just trying to merge the inputs that we have. So here we have three inputs, and that's what we do. So we just merge them out to get the result in one, and then we combine the blog details. So we have a full blog post to post, and then we just clean up the HTML to make the structure more better. All right. Okay. So right after that, we use the WordPress node. Okay, so it's better. Some of people using their API directly, but for me, I prefer to use the blog directly. All right, to use the node directly. Sorry. So now we will do this step. Let's try to execute this the node before, so we can have a data to play with, and then we'll see what's gonna happen. Okay, so I tried to execute the node, and there's the data that we got. So we got the title up here, and then the author, and of course we have the content, the slug, and the status of this article. All right. So how to create your credentials on WordPress? All right. So for me, I'm creating this credentials. Okay. So I'll show you how you can create your own credential. So you'll just click here. Alright, sorry, we just click here and then create new credentials. So we'll need two things, the username and the password, okay, and the URL of the website. So let me just go to my website and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so we're in the dashboard, alright? So just go through users and then profile. Okay, so now we have the two things. We have the email or the username that we'll be using. Okay, so you just copy it and go to here and paste it out. All right, so we're back again, and then we will go to something called application passwords. All right, so we create one. Okay, let's call it test n8n. I will delete it after. Okay, we click add and just we copy it and paste it in the node. All right, so here's the password, and of course here's the URL of the website. Just copy up here and just paste it here, and yeah, we can be good to go now. Okay, it tested successfully, so it's working. Just click now, and then we just choose this one. All right. Okay, so now the article is good to go. We can just click execute step and it will be published. But before that, we should have a featured image that we can use. All right, so what we will be using Pexels free like image, like he do the search for an image. All right, it's free API. Okay, so what's I will like why I create this node for. So this node will take this one. Okay, it will take the title, for example, and from it will give me only one keyword. Okay, so we can use that keyword to do the search in the pixels. Okay, so when we execute this one, it will give us just one word. So we cannot do a search in pixels with more than one, with like more than one word. All right, so we have the query like this, and it will give us the image that we're looking for. Okay, so the thing is, we will need an API. Okay, so to do that, you'll just need to go to pixels and to search for the API. Let's search for Pexel API. Okay, go here. We can click get started. No, not really, not this. Okay, it will take a while to load. And yeah, so we just need to go settings, as I guess. No, not really, not the settings. Let me just check. Yeah, so you just need to go to pexels.com/API and then click your API key and it will take you to the page to get your API. So here's my API key. So I'll just copy it and then get back to my n8n workflow and just paste it here. Alright, so I will be good to go now. Okay, so right after that, we just download the image. Okay, so now we just like upload the image and then try to upload, not like download the image at first from Pexels so we can have like the binary data. And right after that, we just upload it to WordPress. Okay, so it can be set as a featured image after that. Okay, so right after that, we just after connecting our account, we choose the account that we connect. Alright, let's go with this one for example. Okay, here as well in the set image and WordPress, we choose the one that we choose after. Alright, when then we set the feature media and we choose the post ID, so we can choose the image that we want. Okay, so the other thing that we need to change, sorry I forgot about it, is the URL. Okay, so each time we must change the URL to be ours. Alright, we choose this one and let's change this one as well. It's on here, I guess. Alright, change this one as well, and of course in the WordPress node we change it as well. No, we don't need to actually. Okay, so right after that, we just try to update the row in our sheet. Okay, so whenever the article being created successfully, so instead of none, we will have the done. Okay, so here we will have the done after the post being created successfully. And just after that, we have a send a message. Okay, so it just for confirm to us that the article being created successfully. It will say, hi Youssef, here's your new post, check it out. Okay, so here's the link of the new article, and yeah, obviously that's it. So let's try to test the workflow and see what it can give us. Okay, so now the article being created successfully, let's try to check it out. Okay, so to check it out, let's try to open like any node we want. So just to get the article ID. Okay, so here's the article. All right, so it's the article URL. All right, so let's open it up here and we can see the article. Okay, sometimes we might need to change the image, okay, because it's my look sometimes not really the good one for that purpose. But yes, the article quality is really good. It's perfect. A lot of content, a lot of good content. All right, so we have here the table of content. We have like some external link that's help in the SEO parts, and there's others we might find another links that will come up to our website. So here's the article. I hope you like it, because I do like it, because a lot of articles being created like using this tool. Okay, so I create a lot of them. So for example, this one, it's 100% generated by AI. Okay, so it looks good, it's like high quality, and of course it have some external and internal links, and that's really good. So I hope you like the video. If you do, you can click the button, subscribe button, and the like, of course. And of course, if you want to reach me out, you just click contact and you can like book a reserve on a 30-minute consultation for free with me.